Okay, so, we ended off on you guys following a slimy, mucusy trail to this once conference room. And when you followed the tracks to this closet and you opened it, you all saw something very disturbing. Shelves that have been stacked with mason jars containing the same kind of fluid, but also housing body parts like aberrant looking brains, spinal columns, and other dissections, as well as two creatures that look like they're fetus like, except their heads are like bloated and swollen and like pulsing tumorously. And as you open the door, the one on the higher shelf pushes one of these filled like mason jars with this stuff onto you. And I believe that was Sister Maria who opened the door.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I got my my page opened. I don't think a 9 hits you, even though you're flat.
That's correct.
And this mason jar shatters on the floor next to you.
Yeah.
And it looks really unpleasant. But as for everyone else, roll me initiatives.
Okay.
Oh man, roll 20. There it goes.
Of course. Of course.
So I think I figured out why mine wasn't going from initiative, like how it wouldn't
What the
pop
hell?
up.
Why does my initiative keep resetting? Oh no, that's fine.
I figured out why mine wouldn't pop up onto the board. It's because I was using two laptops at the same time and using one to roll it, while the other one had it highlighted.
Yeah.
Ah. Yeah, that would make sense.
All right, everybody's on there? Yes, I do believe so. All right, Cormac, you're up first. You hear these things let out these like disgusted gurgles, and the thing smashing on the floor.
Over on the south side of the table is rubble, right?
Yes, this is rubble. And it gets difficult and like clogged enough that you can't see past it here.
Could I climb on top of the table? Is it sturdy enough?
Yes, you could.
Alright, he's gonna do that.
Alright, you get on top of the table.
Let's see if he'll just stay right there.
Alright,
It's his turn.
Fingrim.
We gonna put a turn tracker on there?
It's up. Oh, there's no round number, I guess. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering about. Hallelujah.
Is it knowledge dungeoneering for these things?
You'll have to give me a knowledge. Oh, what was that? It's 2 mantises.
Yeah, you
I
like that,
cast
think.
mirror image on my vent self.
You can give me a knowledge engineering. You're pretty sure that these are not aberrations.
Alright.
In fact, you think that they're... something about them just doesn't seem like they're... You think they're more unliving than anything.
Okay, I'm glad I rolled that, because... that kind of
Like they're... you look into their eye sockets and like they're just cloudy and like sunken in.
Yeah,
And the way their
I was
jaws
thinking
like
using-
kind of distend.
I was thinking using daze because I'm not in the best spot to really do anything else, but that's not gonna work. So I guess they're not considered in melee, right? So I would just have to deal with a
Not with you.
-4 from, or just not with me. So I'd have to minus.
They're not in
eight,
melee with you.
probably. Okay, they are in melee though. So I could try to shoot at him with a -8 with like a ray of frost or something, I guess.
Wait, I thought he said they're not in melee yet.
Not with me.
Well, I mean, not at all. It doesn't look like they're in melee at all.
I'll just shoot at him. The ray of frost, the one closest to me. So, oh, come on, why is the button not working? There it goes. That's not with any of the penalties, so
Okay.
-8, I guess, to that, but that's first touch AC.
You hit.
It's 3 cold damage.
And what spell is that?
I cast Shield of Faith.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, I remember.
That does not hit.
Okay. Then it's your turn.
I'm acknowledge these things.
Okay. You can give me a knowledge religion.
What are these angry
You know that
baby
these
looking
things are certainly undead. You also know that bludgeoning attacks will do the most damage to them.
It's a good thing I have a book.
You know the common undead traits and immunities,
Do
like
they have
mind
legs?
affecting and such. They do have legs,
Okay.
but they are small and like malformed, as are their arms.
Ooh.
But you also know that in addition to their like surprising amount of reach they have, that they're they're covered in like this that mucusy slime, and you know that that is going to be very it's an irritant that when it comes into contact with your skin is going to it's not going to be pleasant.
Ooh.
And like the way its head bulges and like throbs just looks like it's full of that slime or whatever. So if you kill it, it might explode.
Uh, I'm gonna say these are evil creatures. Would that be correct? Gotta love the undead.
You can give me a sense motive. You're not sure with that roll. It seems like they're just guarding this at the very least. But you do know that most undead are evil.
Okay, then I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do smiting shot.
Okay?
Okay, so I spend one grit point to make a smiting shot with the firearm as a standard action. If the target is evil, then I get to add my charisma and paladin level, a charisma bonus and paladin level to the damage of the attack. If the target of the smiting shot is an outsider with the evil subtype, an evil aligned dragon, or an undead creature, the bonus damage is increased to the charisma modifier plus 2 points of damage per level the paladin possesses. So it
Do you have
also
that all
automatically
configured?
bypasses DR. So would be 4 plus 8 damage. So let me put that in real fast. And I'm gonna shoot the one that Fingrim attacked.
Okay, go ahead. Make your attack. 13 versus touch. That will touch.
Oh,
With the boom stick.
oh yes.
Okay, so 13 damage.
Mm-hmm. And then, as a move action, I'll reload.
Okay, that is definitely enough damage to kill it.
Yay!
But when it dies, it explodes. So I need Sister Maria and Jane to give me fortitude saves, as like it discorporates into like a burst of like sludge. Okay, this stuff like splatters against the walls and gets onto like your clothes and skin, and while it begins to itch real bad, you like get enough of it off of you to resist its effects.
Sweet.
All right, that's its turn. Kudu.
Um. Hmm. Can I climb onto the table?
Yeah.
Then I 5 foot step climb here.
Oh, you won't be able to 5 foot step onto it. It'll take a move action.
I have climb speed.
Oh, okay, then by all means.
That's what I was asking. Other than that, I mean, not that it really matters, anyways. And I'm gonna take a look at that thing, and I'm gonna cast Slick. Well, it's not even casting. I'm going to send ice underneath their feet.
Okay.
I'll push the button. Just in that room.
Unfortunately, it saves. The DC is correct, 14.
Yeah.
Okay, it does save. You hit it. And you damage it pretty good. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Alright, Jane. You get this nasty itching sludge on you, but it doesn't affect you any further than that.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh, that's quite messy.
Alright, what do you guys do?
I reload my gun.
Or take a look around in the now sludgy room.
Alright.
My guy moves to guard the door to this room.
Sister Maria begins to look thoroughly through the nasty contents of this room. You see that these creatures have made, like, basically nests in here.
Mm-hmm.
And the main composition of the nests seem to be doctors' coats and viscera, bones, and entrails from a body that has been completely just torn up.
These are truly the most lovely creatures imaginable.
And all of the jars that contain like the body parts and such are all kind of like very organized and like caringly placed together, while this like floating horned tumor has been like put on the high shelf by itself.
I'll detect magic on the parts.
Okay.
Is the
You
orange
detect no
tumor
magic.
magical? Darn. Is there a
But
knowledge
you do
for what
find
the
some
orange
things
tumor
of
is?
value. In your search, you locate in some of the pockets of one of these lab coats, you find 6 flasks of alchemist fire. And you surmise that there are 8 of these coats in total in the room.
Are they clean?
And these are all doctor's coats. What?
Are they clean?
No.
Are they whole?
For the most part, yes.
Take one of the coats and ask Kudu to wash it off, because Kudu seems to be good at making water.
I can make water, but I can't make soap.
Don't reduce Kudu to being the wash lady.
Kudu gets it all wet. Now what?
One of the lab coats?
I pull out my
Yeah.
hygiene kit and I start scrubbing it down
Okay.
with
Alright.
soap.
I take one of them and start using prestidigitation. Wait, I think I have that spell. Let me double check.
Okay.
Nope, just kidding. I don't have that prepared.
Then
I
in
don't
your
do that.
times cleaning some of these coats,
Yeah, no, I don't do that.
you notice that the majority of them don't have like any names on them. Like there's a space where like something kind of like goes to indicate a name, but seven of them don't have that. One of them does though,
Oh, what's the name?
and this coat is the messiest. There's blood and gore all over the inside, and the nasty mucus on the outside.
So I guess I'm just helping mundanely. So they don't have
And
prestidigitation
on
there.
the lapel of the coat, you see this name.
Hey, wasn't that like Kudu's doctor?
What was the name?
Oh, in the
That's
chat.
your doctor, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
That was my doctor.
Roshawar.
And it's got blood all over it. Does these coats look like before the situation at all?
Hmm?
Like the blood on it, can we tell how long ago it was?
You're not really too sure. Enough time for it to have like dried, but like all of the other like nastiness, like the mucus and stuff, kind of makes it difficult to tell exactly how long. But this supposedly everyone says that this asylum has only been in this condition for a few days.
Right.
So it's probably at least a few days old, the blood.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out if the blood was on the coats before this situation or but I guess I don't know.
I don't think you have that kind of like investigative power just yet.
Nah. No, I don't.
Fun fact, since you guys will never discover the story behind this, um, these creatures had kind of taken the body parts as like part of their family, but they have estranged the tumor, and that is why it is on the high shelf.
Oh, poor thing.
So the rest of the body parts are their family, but the tumor is not?
No, it's been exiled to the high shelf.
Oh, sad panda tumor. Not even the creepy undead creatures want you. Must feel real terrible.
It's terrible to be a tumor.
Maybe we should stuff the tumor back into those creatures.
Anyway, what do you guys do? Do you take any of the coat?
Yeah, I'll take one of the coat. The coat I cleaned off.
Okay. And yeah, for the most part, these are in fairly okay condition if you can clean them. They're not really torn. And as they do encompass like most of like your body, you could almost look instantly like a doctor if you put one on.
Hey, don't tell me my plans.
Tra-la-la-la-la.
So what do the rest of you do?
Uh, my guy will start leaving the room if there's nothing else in there or on the other side.
Okay. What everybody else?
Yeah.
Is there anywhere on this map we haven't explored except
Yep.
for the darkness?
The courtyard that has trees in it.
I thought you guys explored that.
No, I heard scary things and fled.
Oh, okay.
We might have to push through the darkness.
Oh, the darkness is scary, man.
Yeah.
I'm more worried about what's in the darkness.
It's getting to be around that time of day, midday-ish. I need a fortitude save from Cormac, Kudu, and Sister Marie.
I'm not a fan of this disease. Rip Cormac.
Yep.
And this is why I love being a paladin. Divine grace, baby.
It just means I rolled a 4.
The three of you have been experiencing like chills and like some feverish symptoms still. But as the day rolls on and you like cough and sneeze, the shakes and the aches get particularly bad right now. Kudu and Sister Maria, you keep it together. Cormac, you take 2 points of con damage and 1 point of dex damage.
Okay.
Anyway, where do you guys where do you go and what do you do?
Hmm.
Well, if you want to be thorough, that courtyard, we didn't quite get to the other side. I think there was a door. I can't remember. Jane went deeper in.
Which door?
The courtyard of the
I think
plants.
she means this one.
No?
No, I've got black.
Well, you found it here.
Oh, yeah, that down there, yes. We didn't fully check that place out.
I say we give it a shot. I mean, unless we go through the darkness, either one I'm good with.
Then would you like to move would you like me to move you all to well, how do you want to get there if that's where you're going to go?
Can't we just go through the library?
Probably.
Yeah, looks like it.
Yeah, we'll just go through the other.
Okay. Then, unless you guys want to move yourselves, I'll start moving you.
I can move myself.
You can move us. Because you can drag us through the fog of war, right?
True.
Oh, look, there's like a little door to the right there as well.
To where? Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys open the doors?
I want to inspect the doors, maybe? Because I remember those weird guys were in
Sure.
here.
As everybody's close, he's gonna channel to heal everybody.
Rats
Because
or
he's
chumps
injured too.
sometimes. Oh, nice.
Everybody heals for 5.
Woo, I'm at full health.
Anything fishy about these doors?
You don't think?
Okay.
Do you open them?
I don't.
Yeah, my guy pushes them open.
Alright. They open back up into the hall.
How's the front door look?
You can give me a perception. As you go to inspect the doors. Cormac, you go to the doors and you study them carefully. And for the most part, they are closed. However, uh, they seem like they're ajar just ever so slightly.
What type of handles do they have? Do they have the like 2 that are vertical? Or is it like push bar?
I'll say vertical handle.
Would I be able to throw something in between the 2 handles to like bar it?
You could try jamming the doors.
Alright, he'll look around for like any scrap or anything that he can use.
Well, there's wood over here
Yeah, don't we have the table
as
up
the table.
against the door? Yeah.
You think you do have the table up against it. I think
Yeah,
that's
we
what
do.
it is. But the doors do seem like just like ever so slightly ajar.
Okay, he'll like try to push the table up a little bit more to make it more secure, and then leave it.
Okay.
So walk away and go over here.
The courtyard, talking about someone over here, right?
Looks like it.
Kudu points to
Did
the
we check in that
door
room?
that she's next to, but she can't really see because everybody ran off with the light.
I'm over here, Kudu.
Well, hi, Jean. There's a door right here. I inspect this door.
Okay. You don't hear anything from the other side.
I look at Maria. Should we check this first? I mean, it's here.
Sure.
Okay, I open the door.
Okay. You go to push the door open, and you immediately feel resistance. Not because it's locked, but you feel something on the other side keeping you from opening it.
Ooh. I look over at Sister as I back away from the door a little bit. Something's in there. Pushing back.
Or it's rubble
Uh,
blocking the door.
maybe.
Are the hinges on this side of the door?
Which door?
The one I was pushing on.
This door.
The door opens. You have to push it, so it would open inward.
Well, oh well. I'll go back over here then.
All right, then what do you guys do?
Cormac will listen for the other side of the door.
You don't think you hear anything on the other side?
He'll open the door then.
I say it was the
Okay.
fog out there that the fog was grabbing at us. That's why we shut the door.
He'll
That's interesting.
walk
Oh,
out.
I see why. Cormac, go ahead and roll me a d6. Okay. When you open the door and you see the outside, you do see this the courtyard, but you also feel and hear like the wind howling. There are strong winds making this courtyard very blustery.
Is the yellow mist still down in the courtyard, or is it like blown out?
No, it is still there. And you can see the clouds above in the sky.
He looks back at everybody and says the weather's pretty bad out there. But if you guys want to push forward, I'm okay with that.
Hmm. You guys can go look around. I'm not going out there.
I've been out there already, and it's not. The fog tries to trip you.
Is there
and
doors
it's not fun.
in there? Out there?
I'll step out and try to see if I can see anything.
Okay.
Roll perception. I do remember there being a shed on the other end of this, but I don't remember the door.
Was that the other one that we came from? The safe part of the hospital, I guess.
No, this is, I think, a different one.
Okay.
Let's see, I think if I do this, it'll give you sight here. Just tell me what you can see.
Yeah, I could see the whole thing.
The whole map, or just the whole court?
Just the courtyard.
Okay, good. So you should be able to see this far.
Yeah, he says there's a. It looks like a shed, right?
Yeah, it looks like a shack. The walls are different from that of the asylum.
He says there's a shack out on the far side of the courtyard. That's the only door that I see. We could go check it out if you want, but we'd have to cross the whole courtyard.
Well, if we think that the dark room's gonna take us upstairs, I don't think that shack is.
I say we. He says, I don't think that shack has anything in it or anywhere to go. I think we must go through the darkness. He'll step back inside.
Okay. Too scared.
Yep.
Kudu has a feeling like something useful is in that shack, but she's a little scared about the weather.
Yeah, it's understandable. I mean, the fog does try to grab you, so, I mean...
Okay. Maybe scary dark room then. Maybe scary dark room
Rather
not
deal with
very
the dark
big.
room.
Yeah, maybe we should try to push through it.
Not a whole lot of opinions tonight.
If you want to drive this thing, Kudu, then you should drive.
No, Kudu's not a leader.
Alright. Darkness we go. I got it. Hope he'll just push ahead.
So you guys are
We'll
gonna
go
go
back, we'll
towards the day room.
The darkness.
Seems
Yeah,
like it,
but
yeah.
I say we go through the library again and go
Are
back
you guys
that
gonna
way.
close this door then?
Yes. Or at least my guy does.
And you guys must be heading down into this room.
Well, can't we go around to the library?
Oh, if you want to do that. Do you guys want to go around the other way?
Yeah.
Yeah. That way we don't have to go.
Alright.
Creepy Miss Lady.
Oh, hi, Miss Doggy.
Alright. Here you guys are.
Muriel!
Oh, I can put her name tag down here since you've identified her.
Where's Eustace?
No, her last name is Bang. Oh man, the fact that you used that picture it kills me.
We gotta find
Miss Freeling
courage
is
in the black
described as a old, rotund woman, so this is what works.
Right?
My guy will go up to his door in front. The black door.
Okay.
He'll listen again.
Okay, it's difficult for you to make anything out from behind the door.
He will look at everybody and ask if they're ready.
Sister Maria does a little ritual and says,
He
"And the
will.
Lord said, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will have the light of life and will never walk in darkness." And is like
I'm ready.
really praying that the darkness won't come out this time.
I'll
Yo,
put up my
deploy.
water shield and nod. Yes.
Cormac's gonna switch to shield and mace as he enters this room.
My pistol is loaded and at the ready.
He'll open the door.
Then you open the door. Just a minute, I need to fiddle with light. I've noticed that whenever I enter like the edit token screen in Roll20, like it really like slows down. There must be like some kind of memory leak involved.
I've always been having that issue for like a month or two now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what is causing. Okay, so everybody should really only be able to see their tokens, correct?
That's
I can see the
correct.
tokens next to me as well, but they're faded.
Yeah, you can just
Okay.
see 5 feet around
That's
me.
good enough though.
I have a split personality. Look at my chat on the right. It goes from Grim to Cormac to Grim. Just because I'm using 2 different laptops.
You open the doors, and darkness engulfs your vision. Barely, not, although you can see it in the thing, you cannot see anyone to the side of you. You cannot even see each other. Maybe I will edit that. Let me see how this goes. Kudu, what are you able to see?
I can see the 3 people around me. Just half of them, though.
Okay. I kind of just want you to be able to see you. What happens if I do this? What can you see now?
Same thing.
Same thing? Okay.
Just take away the vision altogether, and we should only see our token in darkness.
Okay. So if I hit has sight off, then what do you see?
Ah, shit, I don't even see myself.
Okay, see, that's the problem.
There's another option, though. I know it's. I know it exists.
Maybe it'll be an advanced fog of war. Maybe not. Anyway, I won't stress about it too much. I don't want to slow down the game. So this will work for now.
Baiga will
But yes,
step
you guys
in.
open the door, and just darkness envelops your vision.
Okay. He'll step in to the room.
Okay.
With his like mason shield up.
And shortly after you guys open the doors, you begin to hear something.
He'll like have his back on the like towards the like have his back like up against the wall kind of as he moves.
But you all hear the distinct crying of a child.
Alright. What's that?
Cormac, you venture in.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm
What are
gonna
the rest
start
of you guys?
moving as well.
I'll keep moving. Can I tell which direction the crime's coming from, or is it just like surrounding us?
You just hear it around you.
I'm gonna move up.
I
Occasionally
pull up
bumping into
the
these
shadow
things.
box.
I'm just staying near the wall, so as I can't see anything. That's what I'm gonna use to orient myself.
Alright.
That's basically what I'm
Jane. What is your flat-footed AC?
Flat-footed is 15.
Okay. You feel something, you feel something bite you. Your leg. And you take 2 points of damage, and I need you to give me a... I need you to give me a will save.
Good, that's my good one. Ah, man. Well, I get +1 versus spell effects and +2 versus curse, fear, and emotion.
Alright. In addition to the pain of the bite, you suddenly become fatigued. as
Go
if like
for
a
it.
great like weight was just put on your body.
Well, I pull out the shadow lantern.
Okay. Everybody give me initiative. Let me get the rounds up here. Okay. Oh, and the music needs to come back. Okay. Then, Fingrim, it's actually not quite your turn yet. Would you say your flat-footed AC was, Jane?
15.
Okay. Now it's your turn, Fingrim. Oh, and constantly you hear the sobbing, the crying,
Alright. Well, I
and
don't think
it
I'm doing anything
perturbs
this turn.
everybody.
Because I haven't heard, unless, I mean, Jane hasn't said anything, right? So, at this point, I'm just gonna hold my initiative, or, I guess I'm kind of following, Cormac right now.
Well, I'm pretty sure I'd have been like, ow, something bit me.
Okay.
If you
well,
do, Jane, then you'll find that when you open your mouth, nothing comes out.
Alright. Yeah, I don't do
Oh, fine.
anything.
So you hold Finger.
Yep. Because I'm following Cormac right now, along this wall.
Okay, Jane, it's your turn.
I try and I want to light the lantern.
Okay, what do you got?
What do you mean?
Do you have the tools to do it?
It'd be like a flint and steel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I light it
This
up.
thing is going to, well, something is going to attack you as you provoke. It hits you, and you take 1 point of non-lethal damage. And give me another, will save. Okay. You don't feel anything else, happen to you, other than the bite.
So
And
I light up the
you
shadow
light
lantern
the shadow
and
lantern.
I try to point it around. Yeah.
All right. So I gotta adjust things again. The people who had light on them, it was Cormac and Maria, right?
Yeah.
That's correct.
Oh, sweet.
Do we see anything else? Right?
Yes, I will describe to you. It just takes me a little while to edit the light setting.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a pain.
Okay, so when Jane lights the shadow lantern, um, while you don't see any flame flickering, you do see images flash around the room. The people and creatures that the shadow lantern depicts illuminating the darkness. And as they do, the darkness begins to recede. And what you see is as if an explosion tore this room apart. Furniture, racks of blunt weapons, padded restraints, and glass lamps lay shattered to pieces and scattered to the corners. The walls are bare and the room's center lies perfectly open. And you see something in the room.
Definitely not undead.
You see a small skeletal creature whose body simply seems to be composed of little charcoal drawings that are surrounding the rest of its bony structure.
Oh yeah, this is what I thought it
However,
would be.
its figure starts to dissolve. The bones begin to turn to dust, and the pages fly away from its body.
Do I know what the heck I'm looking at?
Just a moment. And the sobbing that you heard before continues, but there's a noticeable tone shift to it, and now the sobs sound relieved. And as the creature uh, as the creature dissolves and its body uh, fades, a luminous disembodied hand touches the shadow lantern and then vanishes.
I think we found that guy's buddy.
Brenton's
Mhm.
brother.
I say rest.
Mm-hmm.
Rest in peace.
Fingrim, all you know is that that thing definitely looked like it was undead.
Oh, okay.
And Jane, you as well, except that
Wait, where did we get
you
this
get the
shadow lantern,
feeling
by the way? I don't remember
that
We got it
that.
this
from Brenton.
creature,
Oh, okay.
must have spawned as the result of a lonely or neglected child's death.
I had a feeling, yeah. Well, and it's like as soon as you said, I put together it was the dark room, and then as soon as you said the child, you hear a child crying. I went, ah, shit. Okay, shadow lantern.
I had a
Mhm.
feeling
That
that was this
encounter
room.
That encounter was very short, unfortunately. I was hoping that it would go on longer.
You were hoping I wouldn't figure it out right away? Being that I was the
Well,
one with the
no,
lantern?
because not that you wouldn't figure it out, but because of the order of events that you guys did some stuff in, uh, it's expected, and I don't see why it would. Actually, you guys did you experienced the room in the correct order, but you you took you basically acquired the Shadow Lantern at a good time. Mainly because you guys didn't go into the room fully.
We poked our head in and we were like, nope.
Yeah, so
I'm
before you
afraid what
guys
would have
kind of
happened
knew,
without the
like,
lantern.
before you guys kind of knew what was in there, you you got the solution to the room.
Like theoretically, you could go here and before you even have it, and not actually be able to
Well, you
solve it.
guys
And just
did,
have to. Yeah.
but you didn't. You didn't enter.
Right.
Alright, my
I
guy will
pat
push
Jane on the
forward.
shoulder and I say, "The Lord must be guiding you through the darkness as well."
Well, maybe he was. He just didn't want to be alone. In the dark. I get that.
Oh, Brenton's gonna be more sad.
Okay.
But
For
less
defeating that
sad
encounter,
now
you
that
guys get 300
they've
XP each.
less sad now that we've put him to rest.
Do we get the XP for the 2 creatures as well?
Yeah, I'll give that to you right now. Those things are pretty simple. Very easy.
I'm at 4100.
I think it's.
I feel
They're
like I'm
both
missing some
CR1.
now.
You should be
You
at
know, I'm at
4200.
4100 as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's 200 each.
So 200 each from the little things. Sweet.
Yeah. So it should be 500 each at the moment. Because
Yeah.
although that wasn't a hard fight, the creature in here in the darkness was CR4.
I know what it is. Like, as soon as you said Jane can't talk, I was like, yep, 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 yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't we fight one of these in Second
There was more
Darkness?
that was supposed to happen, but it didn't last very long.
Didn't we?
Yeah, the Shadow Lantern is basically an instant end to the encounter and how you get rid of the darkness.
I guess we kind of just ran away from it in Second Darkness, but
Did I miss
But-
that session?
I perception the other side. Yeah, I don't
I
remember
don't
what you
know.
guys.
Wasn't that the
I don't remember that
schoolhouse or
on.
something?
Yeah, and it was in Shadow Chelwenvian.
It was a random encounter, I think. As we were going from location.
Because I remember, like, I can't remember if my character lost her voice. I don't remember, but yeah, it was...
That was the thing that Matt special made for us. That was the haunted place
The
not
haunted
in Shadow
school.
Chalwivian that
Yep.
my character didn't actually go into.
I think that's correct. I think you were like, that sounds stupid, because you were playing Asha. You're like, I'm not going in there.
Yeah.
And like Maloki wanted to go in or something, maybe, I don't know, but we went in there, and then we decided, nah, on second thought, this was a bad idea, and then we just left.
I don't
My
think it was
guy.
your shadow plane though.
Cormac perception the other side of the door, and he hears something. He like
Oh, it was definitely in the. Oh, actually, you might be right. It might not have been in Shadow Plane. It might have been in normal show and being.
Yeah.
he tells everybody there's something on the other side of this door. Prepare
Well,
yourselves.
should we look?
All right. I'll nod and then have my this short sword.
I
He'll
pull my
he'll
pistol.
try the
What?
who's the most stealth. I mean,
What's the name
I,
on
I
this
know
sword
it's
again? I'll write this down.
Red Destiny.
Okay.
My stealth isn't the best. It's -1.
There, now it's named Red Destiny instead of Short Sword +2 or whatever. It's +2 Short Sword.
I guess my guy will just try to open the door as quietly as he can. Well, not quite.
Okay, so you open the.
This thing has rusty hinges. Exactly. Matt, I Saeed this.
Hmm?
I said I Saeed it from Legacy of Fire when I rolled it.
Why am I getting reverb from you?
I don't know. Are you?
Yeah, I totally am through roll 20.
For some reason, it shows above my character. It shows like a bar moving back and forth.
Is anyone else hearing reverb? Nobody?
Grim, go to your settings tab and scroll down towards
Yeah.
the bottom, and where it says audio output source, select none. I want to broadcast to others, nothing disabled. I want to receive from others, nothing disabled.
On Ventrilo or the roll 20?
Roll 20.
Roll 20 on the settings tab. You're broadcasting through Roll 20 and Ventrilo.
Okay, so can everybody see this room?
Yes.
I can see a piece of it, yeah.
A
Not
piece of
all
it
of
or
the
all of
room,
it?
but a lot of the room.
Well,
I've
the
got vision blocked by
angles,
doorways.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Okay.
witnessed the room, though.
Okay, well,
I
that's
think we
good.
found an encampment.
Because there is no opening this door stealthily. Alright, I'm going to describe this place. This gigantic space might have once been a cafeteria or assembly hall. Now, it's the village of a savage tribe. Wildly burning braziers stand amid yellow tents and scrap structures. Portions of the western and northern walls have collapsed, but ramshackle barricades have risen to surround them. To the east, two sets of wide stairs climb to the floor above. Around the stairs, nearly a dozen bodies hang crucified upon the walls. Dried crimson streaks below them, sacks cinched around their heads. Tendrils of yellow mist creep through the entire space, wisps endlessly lapping and fondling the bizarre encampment. And as you guys enter, many heads turn to see you. And they're all people dressed in the yellow rags with the yellow flames on their heads.
Zandalos!
And
How the
there's
hell did they even get
easily
here?
more than 2 dozen of them in here. Like, probably about 3 dozen, at least.
Well then, that's a thing that happened.
And many of them begin to pick up mismatched and improvised weapons.
This is where we need to be level 5 wizards so we can cast Fireball.
And not all of them, but some of them begin to like advance as like murmurings are going throughout the encampment. But from the crowd bursts an individual who is not dressed like the others.
Okay.
Hi. All right. So this guy runs out from the crowd, and it's a male who seems to be well dressed. He's in a doctor's coat, and he loudly declares, "Good! More come to gaze beyond, to serve the orpiment. Welcome, friends!" And he moves towards you guys with open arms. What do you guys do?
On the senses motive.
Agreed.
Same here. Do you still get the feedback?
I'm still getting the feedback. Is anybody else getting it, or is it just me?
I'm
No.
getting some feedback. Does
Grim.
he have,
Does it still show
Yeah.
your voice thing on the token?
Yeah, it shows. Yeah. Not the
You said-
token, over my name.
You said
Ah,
that you
okay.
have two
I think
laptops on.
Yeah. Oh, that's why.
Matt, you might go to the gear and down there for game settings.
I might be able to just turn them off.
Just disable the There should be a thing in there for like disabling the voice, like the roll 20
Yeah,
voice
just get rid of it. We're not
chat,
gonna
because that's
use
probably
it.
what it is.
Okay. Try talking again, Grim.
Hello.
I'm still getting.
Like there's a thing that says I want to receive from others, and there's one that's
Yeah, I have.
You have
I have
nothing
nothing.
disable?
Toggle.
Okay, never mind then. I don't know then.
I have 2 laptops. That's
Did you hit reconnect and update
You
settings
sound
as
so
well,
much
or-
better now that you closed one of them.
Well, we could just leave it like that, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, why I have a question. Why do you have the 2 laptops? Because I might be able to help you with your reason.
It's just
He can't run ventrilo.
on one. And I don't have a big enough screen to do everything on one.
Why can't you run okay.
It's a Chromebook. It won't download Ventrilo.
That's weird.
That's
so
Chrome.
so now that you only have one instance open in your settings tab, it should say video plus audio chat options, audio output source, none.
How about now?
Okay, that's fine. I think that worked.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah.
That. Sweet. Oh, it just booted me.
It reset,
Oh, it did?
yeah.
Oh,
I think
oh,
it's
wait,
because
just
Matt
reset,
changed something.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. Can you ping us back to where we were?
Yeah, up here.
Awesome.
Okay, I'm gonna throw some music on.
Now you should be able to open the other one back up, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, everybody's back in. This man has come towards you with arms open, shouting, "Good! More come to gaze beyond, to serve the orpiment. Welcome, friends!" And what do you guys do?
I wait.
Well,
I just
did
look
I sense
confused.
his motive?
I tighten my grip on
Ah,
my.
yes, the sense motive. Fingrim's sense motive is you do not know what to think. Jane, you also don't know what to think. And Maria, you have no idea what to think. Same with Cormac, you don't know what's going on.
I'm just confused.
You can't sense anything
Yep.
from.
Maybe I should sense motive. Oh, I gotta reopen my sheet.
Why doesn't this class have archaeologist intuition?
I'll let Kudu roll before we proceed. Kudu, you don't sense anything particular about him. He begins to approach closer. Do you guys do anything?
I'll say...
I think I'll just wait and see.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
I'll say yes, we're here to embrace the light. Mm-hmm.
He nods back at you, Maria, and when he's close enough, he whispers, "Nod and follow me if you want to live."
Nod.
Sense motive on that.
Okay. Between
Maria,
you and me, though, I think we can take him.
you sense that you don't think he's trying to bring you any harm.
Do I think that he's, like, afraid of all of these fucking cultists behind him?
You can sense desperation in his voice.
I'll say yes! Lead on and show us the glory.
And he beckons and shouts, "Come! Come!"
I'll put my sword away as well.
And now we're being sacrificed.
Not that I really
Alright,
need my
so
sword to
do
kill
you
somebody.
guys follow him?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
putting my pistol away though. No way.
Alright.
Yeah, I might go fall.
He closes the doors behind you.
Creeper.
Or if not him, then like some of the other people in here.
And they all pull out pistols and start fighting.
And
Oh,
once
gosh.
you're following him, the rest of them seem to like calm down and lower their weapons and just kind of go back to whatever they were doing.
Okay.
Although they still look at you, like curiously and warily, but not with like the same animosity and enmity as before. And he begins to lead you towards one of the tents in the northeastern part of the.
Okay.
As we're going, my guy's getting perception.
I concur.
What are you looking for?
What the hell?
Just looking around to see if there's like any other exits and like supplies or anything out of the ordinary other than these creepers just staring at us.
I want to see if they're armed with anything.
Yeah, they're armed with improvised weapons. They have like wood, spikes, some metal.
So I don't know about you guys, but Roll20 has refreshed itself like 3 times.
I had it refreshed once, and it's been fine ever since, but...
Yeah, only once for me.
I've had to reopen my character sheet 3 times.
I guess what you might notice is back. There's this like big ramshackle barricade and a door down below it. But as far as like looking around the tents and stuff, it just looks like a slum. And you do see some of these people, the ones that didn't like pick up weapons and stuff. They're just kind of like huddled in little groups.
Okay. As we go into this room, he'll focus on what this guy's doing.
Okay. So he leads you back here. And he's gonna start talking to you.
Okay.
He sighs and closes the door behind you. And he stands up a little straighter and adjusts his coat. And he says, well, strange introductions aside, I am Dr. Elborn. Ren Elborn.
Try to figure out if I recognize that name. I don't think so, but... I'll just introduce, say, Fingrim Storsk.
He nods and looks to the rest of you. And the rest of you?
I
Well, that
shrug.
just grunts.
Sister Maria, I shake his hand.
I shrug and I
Shakes your
say,
hand.
I think my name is Kudu, but I'm not sure if that is true.
I'm Jane.
And then that just leaves him looking at you.
My
Cormac.
guy, he just grunts. He's just like, let's get on with it. Who cares about our names?
Get on with that!
As he's like watching the
He-
door behind us.
He then said, thank goodness you're here. If you couldn't tell already, this cult has taken over the asylum, and I've been trapped here with them for days.
You're not part of cult?
He shakes his head. He says, surely you can notice that I am still sane.
Are they not?
As much as one can be in these situations, yes.
Well, I mean, I hardly feel like we've been around you enough to know whether or not you're sane.
I'm not even sure if I'm sane.
Yeah, I hear that one.
He says, I can assure you that I am 100% sane. In fact, I study and treat diseases of the mind.
You know, an insane person would say that.
I was thinking the same thing.
Every insane person
rolls
thinks
his
they're,
eyes.
they're sane.
You're
In
a
fact,
doctor,
I am
yes.
the doctor.
Alright.
He says, yes, I'm a doctor here. I'd come to Briarstone just recently.
Who are your patients?
Did you know Boris Lakte? Or Lachke?
Knew him? Yes, of course I knew him. He was a colleague, and he lists off some names of people, although there are none that you guys have heard of.
Uh-huh.
They're just too obscure.
This is where the insane
Or they
I
just don't ring
fiddle
any
with
bells.
my
apart.
book restlessly.
He's just too hipster. He's like, I know a bunch of doctors, but you probably never heard of them.
Did I mention I work out?
He says, if you have any questions for me, I'd be more than happy to answer them. But what's important is that you're here, and he like pauses and just examines you guys like from head to toe, and he continues saying, "You are our best chance of getting out of here."
There was
How do you know that? Why do you
a
trust us?
current we came through. How did
Of
you
course
get
we
here?
are. The Lord
were
has
you
guided
already
us
here before the unpleasantness?
Okay. I heard 3 people talking, and I got Pluto's and secrets, but I didn't quite get Mantis's. So I'm gonna answer them one at a time. I'll start with Pluto. He tells you that I'm actually not a resident doctor. I arrived here about a week ago. And it was going well until this happened. When the riots broke out, I did what seemed like the best thing at the time, and that was to convince them that I was going to join their cult. It's kept me alive. I've been treating the injured since then. I figure I'm too valuable to
But
her.
did you try to venture through the dark room as we came through?
He says, this little hospital we've put together, and the room outside is all I is. Those are the only rooms that I go to.
Let's see.
If I start going anywhere else, I start getting weird looks, and a weird look around here can kill you. All right. As for secret, he tells you, or he answers your question, and he says, "Look, I think you're our best chance because, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem like you guys might be strong enough to take out some of Xandalus's guards, but there's an army of them."
And I say, of course, we're the hope to get out of here. The Lord is guiding our path. We will inevitably be able to leave, and we will seek redemption.
He says, "I hope so. But even if you beat them all, Xandalus himself is locked away in some kind of like maze of fog upstairs. So it seems to me the only way to get out of here is to get rid of this mist that's just surrounding the asylum. And I think I have a hint of how."
Well, that's good because we had no way of knowing. What
he
is
says,
this fog?
he asks if you
How then?
have any other questions before he explains what he knows.
Do you know what this fog is?
I heard Pluto, so I'm going to answer that question. And he thinks about it, and he nods. He sort of nods his head and then shakes it, and he says, "Xandalus, I think, found some way to breach the border between dreaming and wakefulness. That fog is the result. It's like it's spillover from whatever dream realm he's tapped into. But the fog, that's not the problem. It's the things that are inside it, that came with it. Weird things, like from nightmares. Have you seen it?
We've all seen the Ragman.
strange, yes, strange ragman and big, bulky flesh bag thing.
Yeah,
Like ooze.
yeah. He says, the worst does seem content to keep to the fog, but I've seen strange things slip into the asylum. Things that I cannot describe.
This flesh ooze was, did more than slip. It was, very forceful, yes.
Okay, did anybody else say something before? I
He'll
just put up.
ask, Cormac will ask, how many of them do you think there are, of the cultists? Or the cultists, I mean.
He says, oh gosh, he says like there's at least 40 people in here that worship Xandalus, though not all of them because they believe him. Many is through fear. But for those that are zealously worshiping him, he says, I don't know, I'd say about like 24.
He says that's good to know.
He says Xandalus calls his faithful the Apostles in Orpiment. They're his devoted followers. And some, as I said, have bought into his creed that dreams are prophecies, and that his visions are foretelling the coming of a great change. But most are just scared. There's a lot of former patients here who need treatment.
Hmm.
He'll say we're not the only ones here, but
Yes, there are more
Orderlies
survivors.
have a outpost, uh, the other wing of the asylum.
Was that a question?
no, we're telling them that there's the chapel basically, but we won't
There's
say.
other survivors.
We won't say. We won't say where at. Just on the other side.
I'm glad we're all on the same page on that, actually.
He
'Cause, yeah,
says,
I was trying to be careful about that too.
he nods and says, I want to believe you, and I hope that there are other ones, sane ones.
He says,
They
"Get on
seem
with
pretty
telling
sane.
us how we."
There are others.
Give-
I do not know how sane they are. They do not follow the Lord. It would be in their best interest if they did.
Talking about a guy that thinks he's sane. Um, he'll say, "Get on with telling us how to get rid of this fog."
Okay. He uh, he says that Xandalus calls his most devoted acolytes his Onirigens, I think is what he said.
Ooh.
And most of them stay locked away with him upstairs. But I know at least one watches over the northwestern tower. I don't know what he does up there, but I think he's alone. If you got to him, you could probably wring some of Xandalus' secrets out of him. Maybe even learn how to get rid of this awful mist. And once it's gone, what you guys do about Xandalus is up to you.
Are these the only stairs?
He looks towards these stairs and he shakes his head. He says, these stairs, they don't go up to anything. It's The second floor is too collapsed. It's just rubble. He says there's another flight of stairs. He points towards the door,
Oh.
and he might open it and like show you this.
Uh-huh.
And he says, those are the stairs. They go up to what remains of the halls upstairs, but no one is allowed up there though. Xandalus has some of his thugs standing guard, but they're nothing compared to Xandalus's bodyguard. He says, I'm pretty sure that there's mist collecting up there as well, because it spills down from those stairs like a snake.
We saw a colleague of yours that had mist coming out of her. Or some sort of miasma. I'm sure it was the same stuff.
He raises an eyebrow and says, "Who would that be?"
Out of character, do we know her? Do we know her name? Do we?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
I guess we did.
one of your
We looked through
doctors.
her. We looked through her desk. So yeah, she was
Lysandra, Elijah Lysandra.
yeah, Dr. Lysandra.
He sighs and says, "That's not great news."
When you go near her, it pulls you into a dream realm of some sort, a dreamscape, as it were.
Yeah, not the happiest of images. Yeah.
He says, "Well, I wouldn't want to be in any kind of state where I'm in any dream realm." He says he like rubs like these bags under his eyes and he says, "God, I haven't slept well for days."
You trying to avoid sleeping.
Have you been dreaming?
He nods yes to both of you. He says, "Yes, I've been trying to avoid sleep, as are many of the people here." And whenever anyone seems to sleep, it's the same thing. Nightmares.
How many of the people here have turned into ghouls?
He looks surprised when you say that. He shakes his head like, "None that I've seen."
We've seen some ghouls. This is true.
He says, "God, I hope that's not true."
The mist seems to have a connection with ghouls. As do the
He
dreams.
says, "As far as the dreams are concerned, all I know is that everyone's suffering from the same bad dreams, me included."
Which are?
Mostly visions of bleak skies and empty cities. You know, some of the people around here say that they're the dreams Xandalus used to have, and that now they're free, and they're infecting everyone else. And there's something else in there, aside from the cityscapes and the mist. Something, this creature that's haunting all of our nightmares.
Oh, what's that?
Does he
Can
know
you
about
describe it
this?
for me?
What was that?
I asked if he could describe this thing that's haunting his nightmares.
He says, it's always the same monster. He says, tall, lean, covered from head to toe in rags that move on
That
their
I
own.
suspected.
That just thinking about it gives me goosebumps.
Has he touched you?
He shakes his head, no. It always comes close, though. Chasing you. He says some people have woken up from these nightmares with, like, cuts on their body, and they say that
Oh.
it was because of this thing. It cut them in their dream.
It killed me in my dream.
He looks at you and says, not surprised.
Me too, and I woke up with a bloody nose.
It was the only one who has not died from this thing in Dreamscape. But I have seen it.
He says, all I want to do is forget about it, but I have a feeling that I never will. I just want to sleep.
My guy will ask, what's the layout upstairs? Do you know any of it? What's been collapsed and what hasn't?
All I know is that
Yep.
this area here has been collapsed, and that the more southern stairs lead up to part of the asylum that hasn't collapsed. But like I said, I haven't gone up there. No one's allowed there. If you go up those stairs, you will die.
So how do we go up those stairs and achieve this mission if we'll die if we go up those stairs?
He has faith in
He
us?
says, well, I'm pretty sure you should be able to take out Xandalus's thugs. But that's not the issue. He says, I think all we have to do is just get rid of the mist around the asylum, and then we'll be free. And these Onirogins, I think, have something to do with it. They're closely guarded. And I know where one of them is. I can tell you how to get to it.
Okay, how do we get to him?
He says you're gonna have to go east. Or no, sorry, west into the asylum.
Upstairs?
He says, yes, I'm pretty sure that this thing is upstairs.
So, on this level, we go this way? Or we go upstairs
Yeah.
first and then go this way?
He tells you he wants you to go west on this level.
Will we not get strange looks which will kill us from the people outside if we go that way?
He says, I think I can buy you guys enough cover.
Hmm.
They seem to pay attention to me a lot. That and you're new.
Even more reason for them to suspect us.
I'll do my best to draw their attention.
You,
Unless
you
you can
want
find
us
some
to
other
do
way.
this now?
yeah, we might as well. So,
He says now would be good. If you go this way, he'd motion this way, and if you guys remember seeing some doors there, he says you can go that way, and it passes through another room where there are a couple more. There are a few more of Xandalus's followers here, but there's not very many of them. So as long as you don't make a scene, they shouldn't bother you. Alternatively, you could try going past the barricade. That might be a more direct route, but you've got to pass through a courtyard. And I do know that there have been ghoul sightings in that courtyard.
indirect is probably the best way.
But you won't encounter as many of Xandalus's apostles if you go through the barricade.
Perhaps you can talk our way around them.
He says, which way you go is up to you, but I can still give you directions towards the tower.
Okay. I mean, I guess if we want out of this mess, we gotta do it, right?
Someone must.
Doesn't look like they are.
He says, I don't know what exactly it is that Xandalus has planned for all of us. He preaches salvation, but no attempt has been made to get out of this place. So whatever it is he's talking about, I don't think it's good.
Oh, that's just fantastic.
If we don't run out of here from attacks by ghouls or other creatures from the mists, then we'll starve. And if we don't starve, then we'll go crazy.
Yeah. We will do this.
He puts his hands together and says, thank you.
I mean, do we really have a choice?
I think that we can go. I think I have a silver enough tongue to be able to weasel my way through the followers of Xandalus.
Well, he said just lay low. We don't even need to say anything to them, right? Or you're talking about upstairs.
I'm talking about if we go through these doors as opposed through the courtyard.
Yeah, but we don't need to tell anybody. We just need to, like, tra la 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 and then slip through.
If they confront us,
I see.
Yeah, I say we go that way instead of going through the courtyard. Is everybody ready?
Yeah, I think I'm right.
Okay.
Yeah.
pull you guys back out here. And if it wasn't heard or noticed, around like this area where the stairs go up, there are hanging people.
Yeah, you said. They're crucified.
Yeah,
Oh my.
and they got
And they look
bags over their head.
human? Or, okay.
Yeah, they look human.
Alright, I guess we'll make our way up. Or try to.
Okay. You guys may go where you want.
What was the doctor's name again?
It's on his token.
Ren.
You guys should be able to see it.
What's with all
Yeah, I can see
everybody's
it.
stupid names that begin in W's?
Huh? What other name
Like
starts with a
Winter
W?
and Ren.
Oh, two. Two whole names. Do you have a problem with W?
And before Xandalus's name starts with a W too.
No, it's a X.
The GM can change the notes.
Oh, of course. All for your correctness. I don't know what to do, actually. Kudu looks around at her party and, is just not sure.
We're going over, which of these doors did he say to go through? Both of them?
He says they both go to the same place. It's a large
well,
room.
I'll open this door and Cormac can open the other door.
Okay. Alright, so what you see, a row of fireplaces stand among heaps of barrel-sized pots and cooking implements in this ruin of a kitchen. Numerous doors lead to the south, east, and west, while multiple corners of the L-shaped room have collapsed. A line of large rocks deliberately cordons off the westernmost door.
As
As
we
if
step
saying,
through, my
don't
guy
go
will
past
close
that
the door.
point. I'm gonna take a look around.
Okay, you look around.
Find anything interesting in here?
It looks like these kitchens have suffered very heavy damage and have not been used. But nothing else noticeable.
Keep making our way west, I guess.
Sounds like
No
fun.
traps on the stone.
You do hear something I'll move Jane back a little bit.
Ruh-roh.
Sister Maria and Jane, and I guess Cormac too. If you guys are like here at some point, you guys do hear like a very faint sound, and it sounds like a very faint. It sounds like as if something was clattering against a pot, very quietly, on the westernmost fireplace. Almost like someone was calling people to eat.
Well, let's investigate.
I'm going to detect evil at it.
You don't detect the evil.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that there's a haunt there. But we need to go west, right?
Yeah, so that door past it's probably the only way. One of the
Unless there's something below us in these rooms. I'm gonna inspect this door.
Yeah, check that door out. Okay.
I'm gonna open this door.
Okay. You do see some people in here.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You see four of these people in the yellow rag, and it looks like two of them are standing guard,
Okay.
and the other two are cooking. And the two that are standing guard are the ones that like look curiously at you. And they say, "Who are you? What are you doing here?"
We have been given a special mission by Xandalus. We must seek out something in the west part of this place.
Okay, give me a bluff. They look a bit strangely at you, considering your attire. But they say, "You must have a very special mission indeed." Well, just be careful. We can't get to the west part of the asylum.
And why is that?
They say, well, there's rubble. There's rubble here, and in this part of the corridor, and there's a there's something there's something spooky over here by that fireplace. So we don't go there.
What happens at that fireplace? I'm gonna try and get information from them.
One of them shrugs, and the other one like whispers over his shoulder. It's like there's a ghost. And the other guy looks at him like, a ghost? You sure? And the guy says, that's what I heard.
Then, if we must deal with this ghost, then we shall do it to complete our mission. And I'll step out of the door and I'll close the door.
Okay.
So, this ghost.
The ghost with the most.
So there's apparently a ghost there.
Well, let's check it out. I'll take a
Okey-dokey.
step forward and take a look.
Okay.
I guess I'll look from where I'm at too.
So, Jane, when you step in front of the fireplace, the cauldron nearby overturns. Like it just falls forward, seemingly of its own accord, and a vaporous spectral image of a lean man's sobbing face pours forth, and it fills the area around you and that you're standing in, and then it dissolves.
Oh.
And I need you to give me a fortitude save.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you poor thing. Ha.
Okay.
Jane smacks the face as it goes away.
Denied.
You don't seem to feel anything except for being like spooked and perturbed.
Hey, that wasn't very nice. Don't dump cauldrons.
What do you guys do?
I don't know.
I guess we proceed towards the door.
I'll take
Yeah.
another step, yeah.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen.
Okay, so I'll check the door.
All right. You check the door, and you don't think it's trapped.
Well, then I shall try to open it.
Okay. You can open it. It is not locked.
Well, then I open it.
And you see this room, and part of it is collapsed. And there's a door to the north.
Alright, well,
Oh, sorry, hold on. The door to the north is this door to the north here is actually open. It looks like it's closed, but it's open. And the fog from outside is spilling into the room, so there's like a very low layer of this like sickly yellow mist.
well then I will try to close
Actually, no,
said
it's not a
door.
low layer. It's just filled with the yellow mist.
Okay, I will try to close said door.
You do.
And I have my pistol at the ready just in case something comes.
There's another door over here.
Yes, there's one to the south as well. Hopefully it doesn't lead into more of this mist.
Okay, you guys look around. Oh, Mantis is AFK for 5 minutes. Great. Is anybody else doing it?
I mean, I'll look
Yeah,
around
my
too.
go.
Sure. Give me perception. Okay, maybe Fingrim sees some stuff too. Nothing unusual for Cormac or Kudu. Or Jane. Cormac, you and Sister Maria might detect this, but amid like the fog that's still in the room and the rubble, you think you saw something moving as you guys walked into the room. Something like reptilian with like a long body.
Okay.
It
Place
it
where it
ran
was.
like over here. I was gonna say, sorry, not Cormac, Fingrim and Maria. Your perceptions would give you that information.
So I probably say something like, what was that? And point towards it, but it's probably already gone by then. And then I say, if anybody asks me what I saw, that it'd say, yeah, that.
What?
Some sort of
what did you see?
reptile or snake, perhaps.
It looked like a, yeah, like kind of like a lizard because it had legs. And it was kind of big.
Interesting.
Not like your size big, but like child size big. And you
I'll pull
think
my
it like
sword
ran
back
over
out
here.
again, and be eyeing that side of the room very warily.
I guess my guy will move up. If he can want to step on this rubble.
Are we interested in door?
Yeah. Jane closed the door up top, and Sister Maria is looking at this one. I guess I could go below. And perception the other side of the door.
Okay. You don't think you hear anything.
He will check to see if the door's unlocked.
The door doesn't seem to be locked.
He will open the door.
Okay, let me put this back on.
Long. It'll
Ooh,
start
You see a hallway.
long one.
Mm-hmm. Mantis is back.
Who knows?
He's gonna switch weapons, put his shield in.
Okay, let me tell
Mace.
Mantis what I told you guys then.
I don't think
Mantis...
he's back.
Oh, he's not?
No. Sorry.
I'd rather him be here so I can tell him.
Yeah.
We just wait.
Perception walks away.
I had to go to the bathroom. Oh yeah.
I see something shiny happened.
I've returned.
Alright. Then I will tell you what I told the others from perception check. You and Fingrim noticed this when you guys were walking into the room. You saw a kind of a big, like lizard reptilian looking thing in the mist. It ran to this like corner of the room amid the rubble, but you didn't get like a really good look at it because it moved quickly.
Did it leave the room?
No, it looks like it
No.
ran to a corner of the room.
There's still yellow mist around on the floor, so we can't really.
Yeah, there's still like yellow mist inside the room from the open door, but the door is closed now. This door is closed. But there was like a lot of fog in here from when it was open.
I see. Do we want to do something about it?
Yeah, we can see what it is. Can we move in the
Right.
rubble, or is the rubble passable?
You can move in what you can see. So yes, you could move here, here.
Can I see anything, or is it still?
I guess Cormac, as you like move closer, you do see something.
Okay.
Since you're kind of like, since you're actively looking for, you do see something.
Okay.
You see a brightly colored, long-necked lizard that has 6 legs and a long snout and numerous finlets running down its spine. And it's like crouched like very low near the rubble, like trying to hide. It's got like these big wide eyes. And it looks like it's looking at you.
Does it look like it's just hiding? Like it's not gonna try to
It
attack
looks like
me
it's
or
hiding.
anything? He says, he just tells everybody it's a lizard. Pretty big one by that, but it doesn't seem. It seems like it wants to hide from us, not attack us.
Do you see anything, Cormac?
Yeah, he describes it, the lizard, and
Do you know
how
what it
it's
is?
like. He'll try to identify, I guess, with a knowledge of nature, or
Nature. You have no idea what it is. It looks weird. Like,
yeah, 6 legs and everything.
yeah. You think that
Just
if
like
this is like an animal, it has to be like some kind of magical beast. And it also like from like the fins on its spine, you think it's amphibian, so it might be aquatic.
Mm.
he shrugs his shoulder and he's like, it's a weird looking lizard that might be from the water.
Um, if it's
Well-
hiding, we should leave it alone.
It's not actively attacking us, so maybe we should just let it be.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Agreed.
I think we should move through the continue on.
It's the least
Alright,
hostile
looking in
thing
this
we've
direction.
encountered besides Dr. Lissandro.
Cormac will continue down through this hallway if everybody let go.
There we go. It's like looking up at you guys.
I ready my pistol.
Even Winter's group tried to attack us on sight.
Cormac,
You guys
as
are dealing
we're,
with
enter-
doppelgangers.
as we're entering this small hallway, he'll switch to his shield and his mace.
You guys may proceed how you wish. The little thing, like, it goes back to hiding in the rubble.
Okay. I will follow down the hall. This is a long hall. Is this normal?
Uh-huh.
At least it wasn't hall door hall. At least it's hall something else.
As you get into this other room, Cormac and anyone who's over here,
Yeah.
like Kudu, you start to notice that there's paint chips the color of eggshells that are covering the floor of these halls. And many of the walls here are cracked and they sag.
Ah.
Like they were just about to give way to the collapse.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
This might not be safe.
I say we hurry through here as fast as we can.
Yeah.
And then there are like doorways here and here. And the doors look kind of, whatchamacallit? Like their frames are kind of awkwardly broken, but the doors are still there. So the doors are like kind of like leaning because the frames are broken. Alright, I need to stop you guys. Hold on, no, you be right here, Cormac.
Okay.
Dun dun dun.
Cormac and Sister Maria, I need you to give me a reflex save.
Oh.
That's -1. It should be a 20. For some reason, it's not taking my damage into consideration on my dex side, at least.
So I got a 20 and an 8.
Yeah.
Okay. So what happens is this wall collapses and it fills this like 15-foot space here with just rubble. Cormac, you will take half of this damage. and Sister Maria will take the full amount.
Ow.
I start to try to get them out.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, okay.
Let me see if I can... Yes, I think I can. You can see into this room now because the rubble is gone, or the wall is gone, and you see something.
Aha.
Stupid ghouls.
God damn it.
You see 3 ghoulish-looking creatures, and one of them looks like it was very close to the collapse, but on the other end. And they're all looking at you guys. Cormac and Sister Maria. You guys are both... No, wait, no. Who saved? Cormac, right? You're not prone, but Sister Maria is prone from the rubble.
Alright.
And I need you guys to roll initiatives.
Jesus Christ. My character hasn't rolled above a 5 on initiative tonight.
I'm gonna use my seize the initiative.
Here's where things start getting nasty.
Oh, of course. I roll the same thing on my seize the initiative.
I think this is the part of the AP that's like, alright, now the PCs need to be challenged.
Oh, okay. Bring it.
I mean, we're still level 2.
Yeah, man. The base.
Yep. Alright. Now, note that you are not pinned under the rubble, you're just prone.
Right.
This ghoul is going to move up. And it's going to attack... It's going to attack Sister Maria, because you look like the easier of the two. It's going to try to take a bite out of you. Does a 10 hit your prone AC?
That misses.
It tries to take a bite out of you, but you flail around enough and maybe swat it away with your book. This one's going to move up and attack Cormac. It's going to take a full round on you. So here comes a bite first. Does a 13 hit? No?
Am I flat-footed against it?
No.
It's still winning.
Or actually, no.
Doesn't
No, I
matter,
don't think
'cause
you're
it won't.
flat-footed against it. Their surprise round was the collapse. Does an 11 and a 16 hit you?
16 meets. So yeah,
Okay. It slashes you with its claw for 5 points of damage, and I need a fortitude save. It was a fortitude save, but I'll take the 19 you rolled.
So I'll roll it again.
No, it's okay. I'll take the 19 on the dice that you rolled for the reflect.
Okay. Sorry.
It's just a fortitude. But yeah, you're okay. Fingrid.
Kind of in a weird spot here. I think I can move up and attack through cover if I move up to here. So I guess I could do that. And I'll use a swift action to activate my arcane pool and try to attack this guy through, I assume, through cover.
That's 21 melee. You hit.
Yep. Okay.
Bam, 9 point. Red Destiny doing some work.
Yep.
Alright. You slash or stab at the ghoul. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Kudu, it's your turn.
I will cast Slick.
Okay.
Where is Kudu?
Behind you.
She's right here behind you.
I don't see Kudu.
You might have
You
desynced.
might be desynced.
No,
Oh,
I'm
they both
getting the
failed.
lines, I'm getting the squares, everything's coming up like normal. It's just I don't see
Yeah.
Kudu.
Yeah, you might be desynced.
Well, normally
That's
when
what
that happens
desync
to me,
is.
I'm not getting anything.
No, that's
Mhm.
not what
But-
desync.
Weird.
Desync means information comes at different times, or some information comes and some doesn't.
Yeah. Okay,
Now I
great.
can
They
see
both
you only
fail.
because I clicked on Twitch.
Jane, it's your turn.
Um. Well. I think I'm gonna shoot. So let's see, that's a -4 for shooting into melee.
They're both prone.
And they're prone, yeah.
It's a tricky shot.
Yeah, then I don't think I'm gonna shoot then. It's not a shot I can really make, because that puts me in the negatives. I'm gonna hold my turn. Prepare an action. As soon as one of them gets up, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Ready to action. Sister Maria.
I'm Alchid, so looks like Fingrim's got this. We'll full withdraw back into this corner.
Weren't you prone?
Yeah, I'm gonna crawl full withdraw into this corner
Oh, okay.
at half speed. Movement speed's 20 feet. I move 10 feet.
Okay. Then this one's turn. This one is going to... It's one's going to open the door. And move through it. And move up over to here. And that's its turn. Cormac.
He's gonna 5-foot step back and spontaneously cast Cure Light Wounds on himself, using up his last first level spell.
This is difficult terrain. You won't be able to 5-foot step out of it.
You can 5-foot step
but
out.
not into it.
Just yeah.
So what's up? I can't 5-foot, or I'll move out either way. I mean, I might provoke, but
I think you can 5-foot out of difficult terrain.
Yeah, because you're stepping into a non-difficult terrain square is their explanation.
all right. So yeah, he'll spontaneously cast Cure Light.
Okay.
Just gonna add 2 to the roll. So 7 total.
Alright. Then top of the round. This ghoul is going to... This one's going to stand.
Does that provoke from
And
me?
Jane, if you want to use your... Yes.
Well-
It'll provoke from Fingrim, and you can use your ready action.
Would it be provoking from Fingrim and then check to see if it actually succeeds?
I miss.
It's all
Since
happening
on
at the
ice?
same time.
I don't think it has to make a check to stand.
It doesn't
Ah,
have to make
okay.
a check to stand.
Well then, yeah, I'm gonna shoot it in the face.
Okay.
Since yours was a ready action, it's going to set your initiative to just before his.
Yeah, above it. Uh, 16, that will hit it. Alright, that'll
Bye,
kill it.
Felicia.
The other ghoul is going to stand up. And then it's going to attempt to move out of the this ice.
So you need like an acrobatics or something to do that.
Yes. Just like Grease.
I mean, I can move out at half speed.
It still has to make that
It
check,
has to move
moving
at half
in a
speed, but it has to
square.
make the acrobatics check.
Yeah,
It's like
and then it
Grease.
moves to that square in front of
Not
I
super
in front
hard
of you
to
guys.
make, but yeah.
Yeah.
Fingrim, it's your turn.
Well, this guy's right in front of me, I guess. I'm gonna do spell combat. So, starting off with the attack. Does that hit?
A 14 does hit.
So do 9 damage to him, and then I'm gonna 5-foot step
Okay.
back, and I'm gonna shoot a ray of frost at him. So he's in melee, so it's gonna be -4 to this attack. But 11 versus touch.
That unfortunately does not touch it.
Okay. That's my turn.
Kudu.
Gee.
So
The ice
I
will go
found
away?
Kudu.
And okay. I guess I'll shoot at it. You can apply penalty.
Okay.
I do not have precise.
Then that will miss.
Okay.
Mantis?
Sister Maria will stand up and then provide demoralizing support.
Yes.
I'm gonna intimidate this one back here and tell them that they'll go find eternal damnation at the end of their undead, unnatural lives.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Let's see. Okay. This one's turn. It's going to move forward and attack Cormac. It's gonna bite you. Does a 14 hit you?
No.
Okay, your turn.
I'm gonna try to swing at the one that tried to bite me with my mace.
Oh.
Alright.
And since there are 2 of them, I get a +4 or +1 to this roll.
That hits.
And as an immediate action, I'm gonna use my my pugnacious ability to make my weapon 1 size category larger for this attack.
Okay.
I'm trying to. That's it.
Alright. Jane, it's your turn.
Well, I'm not happy that you didn't kill the one that's already almost dead. Cause now it gets an attack of opportunity on me. Ugh.
Only if you shoot it.
Which is what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna reload with a move action and then fire.
Okay.
Which provokes.
Then it will try to bite you.
Yep. Which is partially why I was hoping he would kill the one that was already almost dead.
Sorry about that.
That's a hit.
Alright, and you made your attack too, right?
No, not yet.
Okay. Yep, so then it bites you for 7 points of damage, and I need a 42 save.
Yeah, I reloaded the thing because things were getting a little wonky. So now opening up again. So fortitude save, that'll be easy enough. Watch me roll a 1.
I've watched you roll 2 1s in a row.
Huh.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Alright, so 12.
Yep. And then, boom. broomstick.
Okay. You shoot it, and you kill it. But as you shoot it, it bites you. It bites your arm, and it hurts a lot. And as it goes down, you begin to feel like your body like seize up, and you are paralyzed.
I scream, ah, son of a...
And then you don't scream anything because you're paralyzed.
Well, you don't paralyze immediately. It takes a couple seconds. Gosh.
You are paralyzed for
bite
No,
As I
I'm
was
pretty
saying.
sure it's instantaneous.
You scream
So 3
part of the
rounds?
way, and then you stop suddenly
3
because
rounds.
you're paralyzed.
Fingrim.
Yeah, that's my son of a...
I think I'm gonna move into... Like, this is just difficult terrain, but I can move into there, so I'm gonna move into there and attack. Correct. Okay. And I miss. That's unfortunate.
Yep, that misses.
That's pair of 2s in a row. I think. No, I think I rolled a 4 last time.
All right, Kudu, it's your
No,
turn.
that was a 2. It was a 2. It wasn't in a row though, I guess.
Okay. I'm gonna move in here and then fire another shot. No penalties in this roll. It don't matter.
Yeah, but it is.
Miss.
Mantis.
I shall move up and I shall book this thing to the face.
Yes, book it. Book it on vacation.
Your
It shall,
movement through this square will provoke from it.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, Cormac
Yeah, you're moving through
Square.
its threat.
Then I will I will move this way. Actually, I'll just move to here. And
Okay.
I'm just moving into its threat.
Is that all
Holy
your movement?
damnation.
Okay. You smack it. And it's looking very unsteady. It's going to attack on its probably last turn. Let's see, who does it want to attack? I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, starting at the top is 1. That's gonna attack Fingrim. A full round. Here comes a bite.
Yep.
Oh, hot damn.
Okay, roll me a fortitude.
Sure. Nope. And those will hit as well. I think I'm still up. I'm at 4.
And you are paralyzed for for 4 rounds.
Alright.
Alright, Cormac, it's your turn.
And try to knock this thing out.
Now we can all have ghoul fever together.
And I'm gonna
Alright,
be
let's
using my
finish this
Destructive
game as
Smite to
ghouls.
give extra damage.
Or gas, because we'll get upgraded.
Yay!
Misses, unfortunately. Jane goes through a round of paralysis. Grim goes through a round of paralysis. And Kudu, it's your turn.
Um. I attack. Probably still not.
Unfortunately, that does miss. Mantis.
Holy vengeance!
You hit it. You hit it in the head, and it's enough force to take its head off of its shoulders. You kill it.
Yeah.
I think
Alright.
we might need to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
I only have my domain spell left, and that's it. And I'm going to be using my camels up right now.
So after a few rounds, the paralyzed people become unparalyzed. What do you guys do?
I'm gonna touch Fingrim and use lay on hands.
Okay.
I say we look for a safe, slightly more stable place to camp.
Um,
You heal for 5.
where do you suppose that would be?
I'm going to channel. My channeling
Where
power
indeed?
is never good.
Hey, you healed for 4 total.
Might as well use the last. Three.
That's a good one.
I'm going to inspect Fingrim and Jane to see if, and compare their bite wounds to that of Cormac to see if they look infected.
So if everybody didn't see it, I held everybody for 5.
I saw that.
Nice.
So do they bite marks look as bad as Cormac's?
I think you want to make a heal check, wouldn't you?
I'll look at everybody's wounds as well, including my own.
I'm helping.
You're not sure. You look at the wounds, Cormac and Jane,
and it looks like, I mean, you guys have all been bitten, and there's definitely a chance that you've been I mean, considering what you know about ghouls, you think that you've all been possibly, whoever's been bitten has been possibly infected, but you can't tell right now the if the wound is disease.
How about my other wound? The one that from earlier, how's that looking?
That one's infected,
You're,
and you're feeling still sick. You're feverish,
yeah, I know, I was just trying to, I was seeing
and
if
so
it
is
looked bad.
Sister Maria and Kudu. So you know that there's the possibility that you catch the disease, but you're not sure yet if that wound is festering or if it's infected.
Oh dear. Well, let's hope not.
I say that I'm healthy enough to go on for a little bit more and maybe find a place to rest. That
I
is
say
not
we do
quite
that.
as collapsing.
I agree.
Preferably a place that's defensible. I'm gonna inspect this door just in case. I don't expect anything good from it.
Okay.
Cormac
Open this
swallowed a
door.
chain.
I'm gonna go check these doors out.
Cormac will go with
And I'm loading my pistol as I go.
You check the door, and you don't think it's trapped.
Was that for us or Mantis?
Jane and
Okay.
that was Mantis. Jane and
I
Cormac, you guys shut the door, and you don't think it's
open
trapped.
this door.
You open the door. Okay.
Sweet.
I will describe what you see. The reek of sweat and rot mingles here. Multiple tables and chairs have been shattered and rebuilt into cages along the east wall, while a crate and an upended bed fitted with harnesses stand against the north. And you see some things in here.
Okay. Oh, more friend.
You see that one of the ghouls, or noticeably, it's squatting on. Actually, can you see this?
I can. It's
The one
in
all
dim
the way at
light,
the
but I
end.
can see it.
Okay. It looks like it's squatting on a crate.
Okay.
And on the upright bed that's leaning against the wall, there's a person chained to it.
Oh,
Not quite ghoul yet.
No, it looks like a living man, but he does look very injured.
oh my.
Okie dokie.
Ghoul Factory. Just
So
close the
I'll
door.
put this
Forget
guy
about
at
it.
low health.
Okay. So, give me initiatives.
Ah, alright. I'll move a step forward more and I'll say,
Over here towards the guy that's chained to the bed and wall, and it screeches out at all of you. Leave, or I'll rip his throat out. The protection from evil seems to be
Also,
Alright, Kudu, it's your turn.
I'm going to move to here for the moment. Okay. And then I'm going to cast um Slick on that guy back there.
On that one? Okay. It saves.
Aww.
It's a good try. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, James, your turn.
Okay. So I'm going to reload with a alchemical cartridge as a free action. Then move up here and shoot.
Okay.
Ruins my plan, although I'm not sure would have worked anyway.
Charging.
Let's see.
Sorry, I'll try and be back as soon as I can.
I'll move up here, and I can't quite get a flank because I only have 20 move speed, but oh well. I'll try to attack this guy. See, I don't have the arcane pool this time. So that probably misses.
Yep, miss.
And that's my turn.
At the bottom of the round, this guy, his like where he got bit, like it's bleeding and it looks like he's like teetering on the edge of like passing out from blood loss. Moaning in
I can't
pain.
do anything about that, even if I wanted to.
Maria, it's your
Okay.
turn.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Five-foot step for the flank. This doesn't include the flanking bonus. I
Miss.
still miss.
Cormac did hit it, so it's gonna try to attack Cormac. Full round.
Okay.
There's a bite.
That hit.
Give me a fortitude save. Oh, you feel your body seize up. And will unfortunately not hit its touch.
Yeah, I've been rolling ass on this.
Yeah, they've been a little low.
Yeah. Oh well, that's fine.
Jane.
Derek's missing for now.
Oh, right. I'm going to say that he goes up here, and he'll try to stabilize the guy.
I think that's something that I might try to do.
I don't think his heal bonus is enough to stabilize him.
Oh no.
He does have weight on hands though.
I don't know if she has
Does he
any
have enough uses
charges
of it?
left though.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
that's what I'll say it is for now. Cormac.
Okay.
I can't do anything.
Oh, that's right, you're paralyzed.
Alright, I have a flanking bonus this time. Alright.
That will hit. Oh, so close. It's teetering.
Damn.
Sister
one
Maria.
step away from this thing. No, I definitely don't. Never mind.
Die, foul beast of the
I definitely want to keep
underworld.
the flank in here.
Oh my god.
Ah, it misses.
Oh my god.
Alright, it's gonna keep attacking, hold on, no. Fingram just hit it pretty hard. It's gonna attack Fingram.
Yeah.
It's gonna try and bite you.
Yep.
It's really good at rolling these specific numbers. Give me a fortitude
I
save.
call bullshit on the RNG.
Alright, here comes a claw. That will miss. And another claw. That also misses. Kudu.
Okay. I try harder. No.
There you go. Oh, no. Jane is... Oh, that's right. This guy... He goes unconscious now. He's bleeding out and dying. Jane's gonna try and heal check him again. Nope. Cormac's still paralyzed. Finger him.
Alright.
Miss.
This ghoul is
Cormac.
legendary.
Mantis.
Does a
Yes.
12 hit?
Nope, that's a miss.
Darn.
This thing is fighting on. It's gonna go after Fingram. Here comes a bite. Oh, that misses. Comes a claw.
Yeah, it's got so many attacks, it's gonna hit like once every turn at least. That hits.
Yeah. Yeah, with 3 attacks for sure. Give me a fortitude save.
My fucking character sheet will load up.
Alright, that's good. And another claw. Hey, there's that 22
Yep.
too again.
Alright, well, I'm at fucking 6 health.
Give me another fortitude save.
What is Cormac's health at?
You're still good. Kudu.
I'm at 11.
Okay. I'm gonna
I don't know if good's
gather...
the word I would use.
I'm gonna gather power and heal.
Alright. You guys are out of combat for now. What do you do?
We're gonna
Go.
secure this room, even though it smells bad, because it looks like it's defensible.
I don't have any ability to stabilize this guy either.
Cormac will come over and...
Oh, another
perhaps
NPC
stabilize.
has appeared.
Oh.
The stabilize is actually a ranged spell,
A little one.
so you can
Then
technically do
he'll
it from where you're standing once you're unparalyzed.
he'll
Yeah, Jane
stabilize
already
it once he's
stabilized it.
unparalyzed. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
But he agrees we should stay here. It seems defensible.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a look around the room.
All right. You look around the room. So in this room, aside from what I described, you do see that there are two bodies in the cages, and they look like dead
Mhm.
bodies. Bodies of what might have been patients.
Yeah.
And they have nothing on them. The bodies have been stripped bare and like gnawed at and cut, but not like dismembered.
Yeah, of course they
The
have.
third cage, there is a more burly looking human that has like some padded armor on them, so it looks like it could have been an orderly.
Mm-hmm.
And there's like a broken club in its cage and a wooden shield
Okay.
that's visible. You see the guy who is unconscious but stable, and through the narrow slats in this crate, you guys see there is this like confused looking little mutt of a dog.
Oh.
It looks frightened and confused.
I guess, I need to detect magic on the guy in the cage with the shield and stuff.
You're gonna open that cage.
No, I'm just gonna detect magic in it on that guy.
Okay. You actually do detect magic.
I guess I'll open the cage and try to figure out what from.
If you focus, then you narrow it down to the shield. The
Uh,
shield seems to be magical.
he's gonna try to. He'll open the cage then. Try to open the cage.
Okay. Then you see the body with his broken club, the heavy wooden shield.
He'll grab the shield and try to spellcraft it.
Okay. You know this heavy wooden shield has been enchanted once, so it is a +1 heavy wooden shield.
Cool.
Well, that's cool. He says I got a strong shield here if anybody needs it.
I'll take it.
Alright, he hands it to you. He says it's been magically enhanced. Okay, it should protect you a little bit better than normally.
Alright, do you guys do anything else?
I'm gonna start pushing like some of the crates up against these two doors. So we
Okay.
only have to really defend against one door, or if people come through these doors, they'll at least have a barrier to get through.
Yeah, and Corn probably close that. Obviously. I'm gonna try to handle the animal to calm it down. that little dog.
Okay. It yips and like it scratches at the cage.
It's in a cage.
Well, it's not like
Right.
quite a cage, it's in a crate, but you can see like through the narrow slats in it that it's there's a dog in there.
He'll
But
keep
it
it in
yips and
there, I guess.
barks and scratches.
Okay. Is it trying to get out?
Do you think it looks like it might be? Or at least trying to get your attention.
He'll
I'm gonna take some rations out and I'm gonna feed it some.
It's gonna be our little mascot if we can handle animals.
And I'm going to try to handle animal untrained.
Okay.
I think it's technically a trade
Maybe
skill.
I get a circumstance bonus from having food that I'm giving.
Maybe. It sniffs at the food you give it, and I guess when you like plop it in there, or it takes the food and it begins to eat it.
I'll go back and, set up camp sorts of stuff.
The crate doesn't have a bottom, so it just looks like all you'd have to do is lift the crate to free it.
My gal will lift the crate.
Okay. Then you lift the crate, and after it's done eating it, it runs over to Sister Maria, and it yips a few times and whines and nuzzles you.
I'll try and pet it.
All right, you do, and it wags its tail happily.
It's gonna be your smiting dog. It's gonna smite people. Derek's not back to it.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Well, we're definitely gonna rest here for the night.
Do you guys do anything about the guy?
He's stabilized, right?
Yeah, he's
He's
stabilized, but he's
stabilized.
unconscious.
I don't have any healing.
I'll unshackle him and
Okay.
try to get him into a more comfortable position. Maybe pull the bed down off of the walls and lay him onto it.
Sure, you can do that. Um, you can do that and keep him asleep if you want to. It because of his
Yeah,
condition,
I
it
want to
would
keep
take
him
some
asleep.
like okay. So yeah,
I'm
you
gonna-
can like basically put him down in the corner, maybe like with some form of like sheet or thing to be on. Okay. What do the rest of you do?
Just rest. I'm gonna actually maybe pile the bodies of the ghouls like up against the doors as well as the crates.
Okay.
To give it weight, like one at the one door and two at the double doors.
I'm going to heal Fingrim, but I'm gonna burn him.
Okay.
I burn him to a crit.
Burn him. I'm gonna do it twice. So
She
you're gonna
uses-
take 2 non-lethal damage, and you can't heal that until you rest.
I think it's 4
She uses-
actually, because I'm level 2.
All
alright. It's 1 per hit die. Like burn is 1 non-lethal per hit die, right? But yeah, okay. So I heal for 15. Think that puts me at full health.
She uses brine on him.
Yeah. It's like salt water in the wounds, but it still heals you.
Yep. But I actually feel better anyway, so thank you.
Yeah. Now go burn Maria.
I mean, I could. Maria, come here.
Let me touch you.
Oh, I crit burn Maria.
I only need.
I don't know if you can crit it.
No, I can't. Just take the first one.
And we'll do watches.
Yeah.
Alright, yep. Give me the order of the watches. We'll put Jane wherever she needs to be.
I'm good with going first or last.
I'll do
Okay.
one of the random middle
I'll go
watches,
first.
I guess.
Who'll go second?
I'll go second then.
Who's third? I'll take that as kudu.
I'll go fourth, I
And
guess.
who's fourth? Alright, then Fingrim, then Jane.
Who wants
I
to
don't do
roll
a very good job.
perceptions?
Yeah, you can roll perception.
Take the first one. I accidentally double clicked.
Isn't that what we just did? Is rolled perceptions?
He's determining watches.
Yeah, that's what my perception was for.
Yeah. Okay, then you guys are gonna rest.
Woo.
And we'll call it here tonight.
Okay.
I believe we're gonna level up.
You guys probably are going to level up. Let me get you the experience for all of these ghouls.
When we rest, do we heal the damage that we took? Right?
Yeah.
You heal a little bit of damage.
The-
Oh, the burn? Yeah, the burn heals.
Well, not the burn. Not only the burn, but the
Ability damage will heal by 1.
Yeah. That one.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the 6 ghouls, you guys get 600 XP each.
No level up.
You guys are almost there. It'll probably be
that
next
leveled us up.
Yeah, we're
Did
level
it?
3 now.
Yeah.
Did I miss some XP somewhere? Because
I guess
I'm
so.
at 100 away. I
That's
got
probably why.
1,100 this session.
Session 5, we gained
Yeah.
900.
Okay, that's what I'm missing then. Because I asked about that
Yeah.
earlier, and somebody, like I said, I got 500 last session, and that's what somebody else told me. They said, yeah, that's what I got. I'm like, oh, okay, well.
It was
Or no,
500
I listed
plus
my total.
400.
I listed my total, and somebody said, yeah, that's what mine is too. So I just.
Oh, well, that
like,
was
okay, well,
Derek,
guess
but I
was wrong then.
corrected, so I guess you didn't hear me, but yeah.
I didn't hear you, no.
So we're leveled up.
My
Yay.
total is 5,300.
Same, yeah.
Alright.
Hooray.
Well, that's what I was missing then, because I thought I remembered there being a second,
Yeah,
like
was
something
me.
different than that 500, but nobody confirmed it for me, so I was like, okay, well, I guess not.
Mm-hmm.
I think all three of us, me, you, and Derek, had it off by that amount.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
We
my
all just
mercies
missed that
now.
400 or that 500. I mean.
Perfect.
All right, cool. So I can do. I get to take a.
If you guys want to
Hex
level
Arcana.
up, you guys can level up and have it for next session. However, I need to talk individually to all 5 of you before the next session. Because something is going to happen while you guys sleep, so if you want to wait to level up till after I talk to you, then that's fine too.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll
Or
probably
you just
send it
do
to you in like private messages.
Well, you just talked to
Alright.
me on Sunday.
That too.
Yeah, I can take prehensile hair now if I want.
Yeah.
I might wait till level 4, but I don't know.
Finally
It's kind
get
of the whole point of
2d6
the
for my
build,
channel.
so I'll probably take it this level.
I get tribe mentality for my teamwork feat.
I
Oh,
think that
boy.
without 5 people, that fight with the ghouls and the trap might have like killed somebody.
Well,
Probably would have killed somebody.
I was almost dead. If I didn't heal myself, I would have probably died. Because I was at 2 health.
I do like having 5 PCs because it like I don't know if like you guys I don't know how you guys are feeling about the combats, but I think they're going pretty well. Like they're not super easy, but they're not like really stressful. Because I feel like that fight would have been really stressful with just 4 people.
Yeah, ghouls are pretty nasty. And plus the trap.
Oh, I guess I'll just go to watching the baseball game.
Yeah, I gotta head out. I gotta take care of
The,
the
Yep,
dog.
thanks everybody. Hope you had fun.
Alright. Have a
Yeah.
good one, everyone.
See ya.
I did.
I'll see most of you guys tomorrow morning.